Welcome to another bass video lesson, episode 5. Today we have an exciting show for you. This one, we're talking about warm-up exercises. Check it out.
Download.com.
Today we're going to be doing warm-up exercises on both the right and the left hand. First, I'm going to go through different groupings of 4, 3s, and 2. The first grouping, I'm going to use a chromatic scale to illustrate the grouping of 4. Of course, you can use any number of scales that has groupings of 4. So chromatic scale. It's always good to use a metronome, a drum machine, or some kind of looping device to keep constant time when warming up. I'm going to use a drum machine on this device. Of course, groupings of 3s, you can still use a chromatic scale. Now, for groupings of 2, I like to use a diminished arpeggio. It goes like this. Of course, you could use a pentatonic scale, which is also groupings of 2. It all depends on what you want. So it's 4s, 3s, and 2s in groups. When warming up, always start slow and gradually increase the tempo so you can get kind of eased into playing rather than going straight into it, because trust me, you can hurt yourself while doing this. Another way of warming up is simply just staying on one note and just slowly do your grouping. So you can accent 4s, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Accent 3s or 2s. Just the same. So this is the way I warm up just before I go into performance. Now we're gonna check out how I warm up without the instrument, which is quite important before performing or doing a really heavy practice session. Check it out. Now we're gonna be doing some stretches without the instrument. The first stretch I like to do before performing is the downward prayer, where you pull your arm up as much as you can, placing your fingers downwards. Really get a nice stretch. And you can do the same in reverse. You can turn your hand the other way and do the same thing, kind of get some more stretch. Another one, you're placing the hand forward and pulling back, really get a nice stretch. You always do the same for the next hand. All right. Now this next stretch is quite nice because it's going to stretch the entire length of the arm, even the shoulder in some cases. You're going to find a pole or a wall, a flat surface of some kind, and then you're going to turn slowly to really get a nice stretch. You're going to really love this one. This one is amazing. The stretching. Oh wow, this is really good. All right, so that's a really nice stretch exercise a friend of mine showed me. Now, this next exercise is really just for the shoulders now, because you want blood circulating from the shoulders into the fingers so you can have control and accuracy and, of course, comfort, which is very important when playing long gigs, right? So you want to make sure you kind of get your shoulders loose and warm, right? So you go in reverse and forward. You probably do 20 at a time and rest and go again, right? Of course, you're going to stretch your shoulders. Stretch them all the way. All right? Get your neck moving, stretching your neck. Because a lot of us have stiff neck because of this staying for hours playing and have this very stiff neck. So try and do some stretches of your neck. About the other way. Very important, all right? Now, most of all, warming up before a performance is critical. Doing jumping jacks or even push-ups, it does help, especially when you're going to do a very rigorous performance on stage. You're dancing, you're playing, right? You always want to start off the gig nice and warm and ease into it. Don't just go straight into it. You'll certainly hurt yourself, and we don't want that, all right? I know a lot of us suffer from cold fingers or numbness or even pain. Carpal tunnel syndrome is absolutely nothing to joke about, right? You don't want that. So please warm up, do your stretches before you perform or you're practicing any heavy practice session, all right? Thank you so much for checking out Bass Video Lesson. Please go ahead and hit the like button on Facebook and check out the new album, Just Passing Through, donaldwaugh.com. See you in the next video.
donaldwaugh.com